So in this video, let us solve problems based on median. But before we go into solving problems based on median, there are a couple of points or notes that you need to know. So here they are. So the first note or the first point for you as far as a median is concerned is this. When the number of observations, that is, let's take it as n, is odd, the median is the value of the n plus 1 by second observation. Now, I'll just explain this point to you with the help of an example. Now, let's say we've got a number of observations, that is n, that is data, say for example 2, 3, 6, 1, 5, 7, 4, 11. This counts to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, say 9, that is 3. So we've got 9 observations here. Now, median is nothing but, as I explained to you in the first video, median is nothing but it is just the value of the middlemost number when arranged in ascending order. So if you arrange this in the ascending order, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 values. So now the middlemost in this odd number of observations is pretty simple because the middlemost, as you can see, is 4. You leave out 4 this side, you leave out 4 this side. But then, if the number of observations is like really long, say for example, this has got just 9 observations. If you've got 90 observations, you really can't count the middle one. You just can't identify as simply as how I identified the 4 years. So we need to use this formula here, which is n plus 1 by second observation. Here, n is 9 plus 1 by 2, which is nothing but 10 by 2. 9 plus 1 is 10, and 10 by 2 is equal to 5. So the fifth observation is the median of the given data. So here if you see the 4 is exactly the fifth observation. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. So here we are. So this is how you identify median when the given number of observations n is odd. So now what if the number of observations n is even? Let's see how do we go about that. So here I have your second point. When the number of observations n is even, the median is nothing but the value of the mean of the n by second or n by 2 and the n by 2 plus 1th observation. That is nothing but, say for example, let us take a random data here. Say we've got 7, 9, 12, 13, 6, 5. So here it is. We've got 6 values here. That is the even number. We've got the number of observation n is even because here it's 6. So what do you do here? Now, the two middle terms, as you can see, just by observing, you can see the 12 and 13 are the two middle terms. There is no one middle term. You can't choose 12 or 13. So therefore, in this case, we need to take the mean of 12 and 13. So that is nothing but 12 plus 13 by 2, which is 25 by 2, and that gives you 12.5. So in this case, 12.5 is the mean. But this was simple. It was just 6 values and it's fine. But then what about if you have 100 values? So that's when you need to use this, the n by second and the n plus 1 by second observation. Now the n in this case is 6. So 6 by 2 plus n is 6. So that gives you 6 by 2 plus 1. The second point or the note as far as the median is concerned is here. When the number of observations n is even, the median is the value of the mean of the n by second and n by 2 plus 1th observation. As far as just these 6 data are concerned, it's like pretty simple. You can see just by looking at them, the 12 and 13 are the middlemost terms, and you cannot take either 12 or 13 only. So you have to take the mean of these two middle terms. That is 12 plus 13 by 2, which is 25 by 2, which is 12.5. But now let's follow the step written here. That is, what if we've got 100 number of observations? Then we got to use this. This is much more simpler. The n by second, the mean of n by second and the n by 2 plus 1th observation gives you the middle term or the median. So here 6 by 2 is third and 6 by 2 plus 1 is fourth. So the third and the fourth term are 12 and 13 respectively. So the mean of 12 and 13 again is 12.5. So this is how you find the median if the number of observations n is even. So now let us solve a problem based on median. So here we have a question. The heights in centimeters of 9 students of a class are as follows: 155, 160, 145, 149, 150, 147, 152, 144, and 148. Now find the median of this data. So the first thing, as far as the median is concerned, we got to arrange the data in ascending order. So let us arrange this given data in ascending order. So we've arranged the given data in ascending order: 144, 145, 147, 148, 149, 150, 152, 155, and 160. Now if you can notice here, the number of students is 9. That is, the number of data, or the number of observations is 9, which is an odd number. So we find out the median by finding the height of the n plus 1 by second observation. That is, 9 plus 1 by 2 is nothing but 10 by 2, which is 5. So the fifth observation is the median. So the fifth observation here is 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth is here. So it is 149 centimeters. So therefore, the median, or it can also be called the medial height, is 149 centimeters. So therefore, the median, or the medial height, is 149 centimeters. So let us solve another problem based on median. The points scored by a volleyball team in a series of matches are as follows: 17, 2, 7, 27, 15, 5, 14, 8, 10, 24, 48, 10, 8, 7, 18, and 28. Find the median of the points scored by the team. So now, as you know, as far as the median is concerned, the first thing that we have to do is arrange the points scored by the team in ascending order. So here we are arranging the points in the ascending order. We get it like this: 2, 5, 7, 7, 8, 8, 10, 10, 14, 15, 17, 18, 24, 27, 28, and 48. So if we count this, we've got a total of 16 terms. So the given number of observations in this particular problem is even. So therefore, we have two middle terms here. That is nothing but the n by second middle term and the n by 2 plus 1 middle term. So we need to find the both of them and find the mean of them. So we've got n by second is nothing but, n is 16. So 16 by second and 16 by 2 plus 1. So 16 by second is 8. And 16 by 2 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9. So 8th and the 9th terms are the two middle terms. So let us count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8th and the 9th is here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 on this side, 7 on this side. So the middle terms are 10 and 14. So we need to find the mean of 10 and 14, which is nothing but 10 plus 14 by 2. And we get 24 by 2, which is nothing but 12. So therefore, the medial point scored by the volleyball team is 12.